Hello collectors, this is Jerry from the Big Six Cards. I went to a little show yesterday. We have 3 or 4 times a year. It's mostly Pokemon and modern, but there's a few vintage dealers there. And I managed to pick up some non-sports and a couple of baseball cards that I'd like to show you today. What you see on the screen is in 1957, Topps made a set of planes. And since I was in the Navy during Vietnam on an aircraft carrier, working on the flight deck, I kind of like plane cards. And there's also some other cards I'd like to show you that have a Navy theme. But anyway, what you see on the screen is a Sky Raider. We still had those in 1968. Now this is a 1957 card, so almost 11 years later they were still on aircraft carriers, but by 69 they were replaced. And these have a blue back. Tells about the plane. And it has a little question here. Name this plane, which is Stratotanker. Next one is like a Korean jet during the Korean era, 1950s, F9, F8 Cougar, U.S. Navy fighter. A blue back, 1957 Topps. Next is a F-89D Scorpion, U.S. fighter. It'd be another plane from the Korean War era. I think this is I couldn't find a checklist on the planes. Maybe somebody can help me in the comments on a checklist. I don't know how many cards were in the set. Excuse me. It's a F-86H Sabre. Pretty cool cards, really. Paid $2 a piece for the plain cards. The next we have 1954 Bowman U.S. Navy Victories. And this one is United States versus the Macedonian. So it's about a British ship that was sank by the USS United States. Then it has a little rating down in the lower left. It's an aviation electronics technician symbol. Next we have, I believe this is the sinking of the Maine, which was a battleship that was sunk. Remember the Maine. Havana Harbor, 1898, it was sank. Led to the war in Spain. And that's a draftsman's signal. On the petty officers, we call it a crow. They would have that symbol between the stripes and the eagle for a draftsman. This one is, I don't know what that is. They're pretty cool cards, very colorful. 54 Bowmans. This one is Decatur burns to Philadelphia. So Admiral Decatur, he was a lieutenant then. I guess he He was captain of the Intrepid and the harbor of Tripoli. He sank the Philadelphia. It's a signalman signal. I mean, radioman. Radioman. This one is that's a duplicate. This one is where a boat with a long torpedo, looks like it sank a ironclad. Let's see what it says. Destroyed Albemarle by torpedo. It's like they ran up on some logs and had a long torpedo off the bow. This one is Spanish fleet destroyed by Commodore Dewey. That's probably 1890s. 1898. The Spanish-American War. This one is Veracruz is captured in 1914. This one is Long May It Wave. This is the scene at Fort McHenry when Francis Scott Key wrote the song. Jose, can you see? That's what he was seeing, I guess. And that's a gun, fire controlman's signal, rating badge. Fort McHenry, Chesapeake Bay. This is bombardment of Veracruz. That's probably Spanish-American War too. It's a Mexican-American War, 1846. Mexican-American. This is a submarine card. 10 Fish Victory, World War II. That's a torpedoman's badge down at lower left. Anyway, that's the non-sports I got. I got all the cards for $40. There's 14 of them. $3 a piece. Now for the baseball cards, I picked up a couple cards. I got a nice 51 Phil Rizzuto, 2.5. Thought it was a really nice 2.5. Paid $70 for it. I got a beautiful 62 Banks in a 6 for $130. Pretty nice 62, centered nice. That's what I have for you today. Just a few things I picked up at the little Pokemon show. Thanks for watching.